we're going to be learning how to use Photoshop and the Google Whisk to design this trajectory for the scene right here. And I'm going to show you how you're going to be one of the best designers. You're going to be fast with the project using AI, and let's get started. So to get started, we're going to have our blank page on Photoshop, and at this time you already have a good idea on what brand colors you'll be using for your project. Let's just get started. Right, for this design I'm working on a canvas size of 900 pixels by 1125 pixels. You could also do 1200 by 15 pixels. It's still going to keep your same shape and size. So that's that. And next I'll be going to my browser where my whisk is already open, and I'll be uploading the image that I would want to use for my image generation. I already do have an idea of my prompt I'm going to be using for this project, and I would be showing you guys how to generate a prompt in a different project. And the idea I use for creating my prompt is actually very simple. It doesn't require a lot of grammar or lots of things. Okay, so let's just get started with this. So you see, this is some of the issues I do have with this could be sometimes the logo on the design may not be accurate, so I do manually adjust that in Photoshop, which is more of an easy masking and masking up, so fix those little blemishes. But sometimes it could really be good. I think I'm okay with this one. Let's just try one more time to be sure. I do have all the images that I need. Okay, I think these last ones are a whole lot better. Let me go with this. This is a little more zoomed in, so I would say the details should be much more maintained and the picture. So I'll just bring it up to Photoshop right now. Right now I've dropped the generated image into the Photoshop canvas, and if you would notice, it's a bit aligned towards the left, and I want it to be center aligned. So for this very image, I am going to Generative Fill at this point. So it's just going to be a simple Generative Fill on the image, where this is just going to be Photoshop doing it. And could see it's still not looking okay, so I'm going to bring in a sky image into this design, and let's give the design a bit of light. So I'm going to be using this sky image, so I'm going to bring it to the design. At least we're having a bit of this right now. So for this, I'm going to do a bit of fading, and I'm going to do a bit of fading on the image and the project image, so that tends to blend well as well. So yeah, I'm going to add a bit of mask or give the size. You could see my fluid at 16, so it's going to give a bit gentle black. So now we have this on our image, and now for my low layer, I would have said let's use Generative Fill to complete that bottom, but I won't do that right now. I'm going to add the fill color layer. Are we seeing how our image is coming to life right now? Now that is done, I'm going to raise this up a bit, and ideally the strategy I use while trying to design the main purpose of this lesson is just to show you how can use a generated image to actually quicken your design, so you don't spend a lot of time doing some image manipulation, right? But ideally, my ideal design process is often, as I said at the beginning, we get our colors, and on the next step we already have a copy that we're going to change into our design. I already have a copy I'll be using for this design, so which is going to quicken the process. I'll be bringing in my text into the design now. And so then to shrink the text spacing, let me speed this up now. I should change this to see more on so I'm going to reduce my yes. So now we have this. Let's save more for, and I'm going to bring in this. Let's see how good. If you're someone who doesn't name your layers, I do. So I would advise is best you name your layers. It helps keep things quite organized and makes it a lot easier for you to work on your project. Last thing to add would be the Bajaj logo. I'm adding a bit of lighting, because lighting helps to make your design, look a little bit more sharp and bright. So I'll add a brush tool, and I'm going to shade out some hair. The good thing is shade out some hair. So that's it with this video. Google released the notification earlier this week for the previous week about the Google image generation tool called Whisk moving to Flow. Now, if you've ever used Google Flow before, please drop a comment and tell me what your experience on Google Flow is. And if you have used it to generate images, because I often use it to generate videos. So if you've used it to generate images, please let me know. And I've released some few videos on how to make consistent characters using the Google Whisk. One will be coming out early tomorrow, so please subscribe if you would like to watch it. And I would like to see more of your comments, more of your interactions, and I hope you learned something from this video. Ciao.